Now we have time for some presentations. At this time I'd like to call on Diana Faybet out there. Diana Faybet and Azia Rivera. Azia Rivera. Diana Faybet was the poster contest winner in graphic arts. You saw posters around. And Azia Rivera did the front cover of your booklet. Are they here? Anywhere around? Have a nice... here's somebody coming. You are?
Look at that!
This is Diana Faybet. She was the poster winner. We have a gift certificate to the mall and a certificate for you. Okay, great. Is Isaiah Rivera around anywhere?
No, stay and watch it for how long?
And someone from the Leominster Credit Union. I know she's here someplace. I saw her. Leominster Credit Union. Oh, here she comes. For those of you who don't know, the Leominster Credit Union is our premier sponsor. And they pay for the fireworks and also the t-shirts that you see all the kids in today. So I want to thank them. Premier sponsor awarded to Leominster Credit Union.
Thank you on behalf of Leominster Credit Union.
All right. Speaking of the program booklet, I hope everybody gets one. We have plenty. Please be sure to stop in, patronize, speak to these very generous merchants who sponsor this program each year. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to have this free evening of music and fireworks in Leominster. So we want to thank all the merchants who contributed to this event. Rivera's parking his car, so I think I'll call on Natalie first, if you want to come up. I'd like our two senior citizens to come up. Our senior citizens, they are senior, but aside from that, they are citizens. Our two citizens here, and Natalie has something for you. It's our state representative, Natalie Higgins.
Hello everybody. I just really wanted to thank you all for being here and being here to honor our Citizens of the Year. I'm really excited for them to get their props and for everything that they've done for this community. It really pays to give back to our community, so I hope you all use them as an example and get involved. Thank you for being here.
Be careful.
And I brought citations from the House of Representatives and on behalf of Senator Flanagan from the State Senate.
Watch. So, climb up the leg. You climb. Put one foot on my leg. And put the one foot up on my knee. Go ahead. That's all the foot. Go ahead. Now climb.
Guys, move here.
Climb. Keep going. You're upside down. Okay. Climb. Up. Go higher. Climb.
Let's try to do a foot run.
I've got to break someone.
And now, Mayor Dean Mazzarella will present the Citizens of the Year.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. What a beautiful night. All that panic about weather people saying it was going to rain and thunderstorms. What a beautiful night. And what a beautiful orchestra and great music here this afternoon. And again, thanks to all the sponsors. This is an absolutely free event. And without the sponsors, this just doesn't happen. Let me take a minute to thank our friends from the Auburn Police Department, Hopkinton, Boxborough Police, Westborough, our emergency management volunteers, our Leominster Police Department, Leominster Fire, DPW, Leominster Wire Department, Joe Poria, because they kept us all safe tonight, and that's an important thing. So let's thank them for their work. And so you'll get a chance to open your book, filled with sponsors and ads, but in there you'll find the Citizens of the Year who always give of themselves. Never, never, never look for any recognition in any of the things that they've done. And they haven't just recently started doing things. They've done things their whole careers, their whole lives. So on behalf of all the citizens of Leominster, I'd like to present the Leominster Citizen of the Year 2017 to Rosalind Navaroli in recognition of your personal dedication, service, and devotion to the city, its citizens, and its way of life. We can't thank you enough. Congratulations. And from Gallagher Junior High School, room 20. Who still remembers room 20, right? That's right. Principal Gino Savatelli. Again, somebody that's dedicated himself to education, giving back to the community, takes a step back, doesn't look for all the recognition. Leominster Citizen of the Year 2017, Dominic Ciccolini, in recognition of your personal dedication, service, and devotion to the city, its citizens, and its way of life. I can't think of a better person to hand this to, Dominic Ciccolini.
Thank you so much. Representative Higgins, Mayor Mazzarella, thank you so much. And there's just one quick thing I have to say, and that is a shout out to all those of you who volunteer. You're all great. Keep up the good work.
I know. I couldn't even hold you up above my head.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the members of the Citizen of the Year Committee and any of those people who submitted my name for this honor. And obviously, I'd love to have my mom and dad here, Chicken Rose, to see me receive this community event, this community who they love so much. I have to thank my lovely wife, Kathy, of 47 years, my lovely daughters, Julie and Amy, my grandson, Michael, who I am very proud of, my sisters, Julie, who's a sister of the presentation, and the middle child, Elaine, who always gets the middle child theme. All my extended family that's out there, all my cousins, thank you. One doesn't get this type of award without being supported by family, friends, colleagues. And in my bio, I always try to mention the people I did things with, because you don't do this on your own. No volunteer does. I dedicated half of my life to education. And I hope that government officials and the citizens can step up, support, and resolve the present educational problem we're having right now. I see Leominster as sort of a shining city in North Central Massachusetts, and I would hate to see it get tarnished by something like this. So hopefully we can work together on this. Lastly, I'd like to mention community people that we have lost that I have known. Wayne Dickel passed away. One of the most truly honorable men I've ever met, and that's Gil Tremblay. And just a few weeks ago, we lost a treasure for the young people of Leominster when Michael Austin passed away. So please remember them. Please volunteer. Thank you very much.
think everybody knows that this year marked the end of the Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus at their last performance. That was the Ringling Brothers Entry March, written by the conductor of the Ringling Brothers Band from 1905 to 1909, named Al Sweet. That was a march he wrote for the Ringling Brothers Circus. As I said earlier, the 100th anniversary of the World War I, the Great War, we have a medley of 4 songs called Echoes from the Battlefield. 4 of the songs that were popular at that time: Over There by George Cohen, It's a Long, Long Way to Tipperary, Keep the Home Fires Burning Till the Boys Come Home, and Pack Up Your Troubles and Your Old Tin Hat and Smile, Smile, Smile. Echoes of the Battlefield from World War I. Two of the greats in jazz music are celebrating 100th birthdays this year. One was a great drummer, Buddy Rich, and the exquisite female vocalist, Ella Fitzgerald. Both of them appeared and played with Benny Goodman in his band. Many remember Buddy Rich, of course, on Sing, 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 and Ella sang a lot of big hits with Benny's band. We're going to play a medley of Benny Goodman hit tunes. The King of Swing, Benny Goodman.
Yeah, my mom.
Here. Now we go from the music of the 40s up to the 60s, and we have 55 years ago a group that came on the scene, 1962, the Beach Boys. And one of the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, was a Kennedy Center honoree, and these songs were all written by him and Mike Brown. And I Get Around, California Girl, Surfer Girl, Wouldn't It Be Nice, and Good Vibrations. Louis Gabe to the Sound Tent. Louis Gabe, Sound Tent. The Beach Boys' greatest hit.
You know where Dakota's bracelet is? It's right here on that thing. In my machine,
One more time, you will not have it back. You hear me? So one more time, you will not get it back.
I need three. I need three of them. Oh, for her? Oh, I think I know it's for her.
Maybe hard to believe, but 50 years ago, Neil Diamond appeared on the scene. And you Neil Diamond fans, he's still going strong, just made some new recording. These are some great hits by Neil Diamond. When we get to Sweet Caroline, feel free to yell out, whoa, whoa, whoa.